Perfect. This is session 5 of the Deepfall Breach Mega Dungeon, where we have left off. We have embarked on a quest to explore these dungeons at the behest of Ingolfer, the Wolfkin sage who lives in an abandoned church just on the outskirts of the Deepfall Breach. And he has tasked us with mapping and exploring and finding out what might layer down in these tunnels. And ultimately, he's asked us to find out if agents of the demon lord Sathmog are at work. And rumor has it that the rift was formed when the spear of Sathmog pierced the ground. And so perhaps there are fragments of that spear or things that can be found in here. And anything we can do to slow the inexorable return of Sathmog to this world would be a good thing. And so we get to loot, we get to plunder, we get to do whatever we want to do and explore and come up with great exploits for ourselves and tales that can be told in taverns. But we've gone through the first 2 levels. And in this second level, we encountered 2 factions. One was a group of hobgoblins that had taken over a system of caves, and the other were actually cultists of Sathmog. And we allied with the hobgoblins and routed the cultists of Sathmog. And where we left off, we were around the campfire in the hobgoblin encampment, ready to heal up, which we have done, and to head into level 3. Now, we have explored the entirety of level 2. If you'll indulge me, I'll just dump us into level 3. We found some stairs. They're over on the right-hand side of the map that lead down. If you can see where I'm pinging, it's right about here on the right-hand side of the map. Those are the stairs leading down. We've cleared out everything, so there's no need to hack our way over to the stairs. So let's go down to level 3. Now, level 3, I'm going to read you the flavor text here. The stairs descend into darkness for what feels like an eternity, finally ending in a small chamber just up ahead. And I will let you explore. And from here, in this room, we see a few things. This single opening, this single chamber, there's an opening on the opposite side that leads into a dark passageway, and on the nearby wall is a large symbol that resembles a maze etched into the stone.
Have I seen this symbol before?
Give me a Myths and Legends roll, if you would. On first glance, you're not sure if you recognize this. You're welcome to push that. Right now, it looks like it's maybe just a. It could be a map, but it looks like it's a little simplistic, almost like if you were to find a generic symbol to denote a maze lies up ahead, this could be it. You don't recognize any sort of pattern to this. In fact, if you trace it with your finger, there is no way out of this stylized symbol, so you don't think this is a map at all.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
Now we still have our torches, correct? We've had torches.
Yes.
Okay, because I wonder if we have like a burnt stub of a torch, if we could use that like as a big charcoal marker to maybe marks on the floor with the burnt end of the wood. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that would actually be an excellent idea. Let me tell you what, who wants to be. Well, I'll tell you what, the easier way to do it. Let me adjust some of the settings on here, and I'll make it so you guys can actually draw on this map.
I'm going to take a rubbing of it. I've got some parchment.
No time for that now.
Use drawing tools. There we go. Okay, so now you should be able to use drawing tools on the map. If you go on the left-hand toolbar, there's an icon that looks like a pencil. If you click on that, then there's one that looks like a scribble. It says draw freehand. And then you can come onto the map and you can draw on the map like that. So let me take mine off of here, and then if you guys, you're welcome to now use that burnt stub of a torch to make any indications on the map that you need to. And it will actually be in the color that matches your name on the bottom left of the screen. So mine will be purple, Sly's will be green, Theoline's will be red, etc.
Okay.
So you can use that as a tool here. Give me a crafting roll to take a rubbing of that map.
Nope.
You get a pretty good what you think is a good rubbing of that, and as you look at it, you see that the charcoal that you put on there seems to bleed into one another, and after a few moments you've lost all direction on that map, as though it is resistant to your efforts.
Is it static, or is it one of those things that if you look at it, look away from it, look back at it, it seems to have changed?
Give me an intelligence roll. Nice. It does seem to be static. It looks like it's unchanging, but for some reason it seems to be resistant to the rubbing.
Yeah, I get that. I'm resistant to rubbing too. Okay.
In the lead we have Dragur. Give me an awareness roll, if you would.
Can't seem to bring my stuff up here.
If you click on your token, will it bring up your...
Oh, there we go. Sorry.
There we go. No problem. Oh, that's terrible. But no problem. All you smell is sweaty dwarf coming from yourself and from Stonewall behind you, and the ever pervasive reek of Sly. Even though he's not aware of it, the rest of you can smell it. He's got a certain sulfury stench that seems to follow him, and that masks whatever odors might be present in what lies ahead.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
As we're entering this maze, do I see any loose tiles or tripwires that might indicate a trap?
Oh, give me an awareness roll. Or, sorry, I meant spot hidden, but we'll take the one.
Oh.
Yeah, we can keep that on awareness if you like. If you want to switch that up for an improvement roll on spot hidden, you can.
I'll just take the awareness.
Okay. Yes, in fact, you can see that just up, let me see where it is, just up here, there is it looks like a loose tile on the floor, and that, being aware of it now, you would know to avoid stepping on that. So if you guys move past that, I'm going to assume nobody steps on that.
Right.
In fact, I'm going to put an X on that square. But again, if you move past it, that's no problem.
Right. So let's mark on the floor which way we go. we want to go up past that loose tile?
Let's say go up.
And they don't put traps for the boring parts.
As you get up here, you see that the tunnel now branches off in multiple directions. And give me 1 second here. Make sure I've got this in here. Okay, carry on.
All right, now which way do we want to go? Want to just keep going up?
Up seems to have worked so far.
Up and to the left is where I marked.
Always go left.
Let me just make a quick roll on a random table here. Oh, okay. As you come up there, you find perfect. Let me grab these tokens. Sly, give me an awareness roll.
Awareness and roll. Nope.
Okay.
It's all clear, guys.
You can hear the pressing sound of your boots clopping on the hard cobbled floors. But that's all that you seem to hear as you press through this maze.
Okay.
Now, Sly, you see just up ahead and to the left, we've got our first enemy. These are two, they look like some sort of cross between man and bull. They're not large, they're roughly human-sized. You've heard of minotaurs, you know that they're quite large. These are roughly man-sized, perhaps smaller versions of minotaurs. And I'm going to have you guys draw an initiative card. And to do that, perfect. And Nimue, you're up first. Smallatars. Miniaturatars. They still wield axes and horns. Yes, you can trade with Dragur. Dragur, you are up.
If he's willing to trade, yeah.
Sure.
Otherwise, you're going dead last. Dragur, you're up.
Right.
You.
Draugur's gonna do what Dragur does best. Obviously, go ask questions.
Nice. You remember how to target? You hover over the enemy. Yep, just like that. Perfect. And that is a hit. This guy is going to use his action to try to parry that. Oh, and he fails his parry, so you hit him for 18 damage. Nice. He splats but does not fall. He used his action to parry. Sly, you're up next.
All right, Sly. Go here. 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 Long sword. Slash. All right, gonna slash my longsword at him. That makes me angry.
There we go.
That's better.
And he will not try to parry this, although he probably should have. We'll take the 12. Oh, sorry, I applied that to the wrong guy. Let me fix that. No, that was the right one.
Oh, that should be right.
Yep,
I targeted the one that had already used its turn.
Yeah, sorry. That is correct. So,
Yep, that one.
how do you take him out?
Oh, with a big slash of my magical longsword. Enough said.
Excellent. And he hits the ground in a spray of blood. Theoline, you're up next.
Do I have...
Yeah, you still
want
should
to.
still
I
have
just want to
some
move out of the
movement.
way.
Perfect.
Just want to move out of the way. There.
And Theoline, give me an awareness roll. I'm just going to move this dead thrall out of the way. Right there. Ooh, wow. Is that 2 dragons on awareness now?
Yeah.
As you are
Yes.
moving past that hallway, you can hear a sound coming from over behind you, from that way.
Well, no time to think about that now.
Nice. 11 damage on the Minotaur Thrall. And it's now his turn. Let's see. 1 will be Theoline, 2 will be Sly, and 3 will be Dragur. Oh, Dragur. Don't know why Stonewall said that, but okay. Swings at you with his battle axe. A cruel slashing blow, and that is going to be a hit. Dragur, you have acted, so you cannot parry or evade this unless you have defensive or fast footwork.
I think I'll just take the hit on this one.
Okay. If you want to apply, it'll be 11 damage minus your armor, which you have 6, so 5 points of damage.
5.
Stonewall, your turn.
All right. Well, Stonewall has 4 awareness. I don't think he's heard this thing around the corner. I'll be honest.
Nope.
But he has a spear, and
Yeah, you
being in
have a
corridor,
reach.
get it
Yeah.
equipped. So
Nice.
I saw this coming. I knew. Tight corridors.
Excellent. Roll damage. Ooh. I think this is going to do
Nice.
it. Let's see. Yeah, how do you take that one out?
It's easy. He just sets the spear up alongside Draugur's shoulder, and he just drives it home, gets him in the neck.
Excellent.
Nice. I like that.
You've got a little bit of movement left if you want to take it.
That's true.
2, 3. You got 2 squares left, and then
Okay,
Nimue, it will
he
be
would-
your turn.
He would try to take a center, clear.
Now, Nimue, you can see that there are more of those Minotaur thralls coming up behind you.
Incoming.
In fact, let me add them to combat. There we go. And do you take an action against them?
Well, not from here because I can't quite get there. 3, 4. Yeah, I'll just go.
Yeah.
I'll just go here. I'll use my action to double move.
Okay. Go the other way.
Uh huh.
Perfect. The thrall. 1, 3, 4. Oh, he can get right up to Stonewall. And he charges with his horns. Braces himself, throws in a charge. Gets a boon on that because he did move his full movement to get there. I don't know why this says ranged attack, but okay. Ooh. Stonewall, do you want to try to parry those horns or evade or take that hit?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, he's got defensive. And he was standing there with the shield ready. It fits.
Perfect. Give me an evade roll. Nice. So you manage to get out of the way as the horns come crashing in. Let's see what damage they do to your shield. 9 damage. Your shield easily deflects that. And since you used a heroic ability, you have your action, and it's your turn, Stonewall.
Perfect. That's the only reason I really used my abilities, because I knew I could hit him back.
Nice. And he cannot parry or evade. Awesome blow with Krangan's fist. Blood flies as you slam that into him. You've got some movement if you want to take it.
No, I mean, I think he's in a pretty good spot here. You can't push him back. Oh, he could have when he used defensive.
Oh yeah,
Should've
yeah.
thought
Do you want to move him a square?
yeah, sure.
Like just back 1 square?
Yeah.
Right there. And do you go with him, the 1 square?
Yeah, because I hit him afterwards. I would have
Okay.
had to.
Perfect. Then Nimue, your turn.
All right, I'll tell Stonewall to duck.
He's short.
Duck a little more.
Let's go with this thing. No, it sounds like more. Oh. Can I hold those? Yeah, sure, why not?
Nice.
Nice. Roll damage. Ooh, good hit.
But I've got wooden tipped arrowheads, so any armor he has will be doubled in effectiveness.
And he does not have armor. Just a loincloth. How do you take him out?
Well, fortunately, Stonewall hit him pretty good and exposed a major internal organ, and I just hit that with an arrow.
Nice. Liver shot. He staggers backwards, falls with a lonesome moo as he hits the ground. And you've got movement if you want to take it. And then it's Theoline. Theoline, you're up.
Can I hear the clopping of hooves?
Yeah, give
from
me an
any of the
awareness roll.
other corridors.
Oh, your first time your awareness fails. That at least wasn't a dragon. Do you want to push that?
Yeah, I'll be disheartened.
With all of the sounds of battle, it's difficult to tell. There's a lot of clang of metal against metal and things pounding into flesh, and the lowing moos of a dying Minotaur thrall. Dragur probably cursing in Dwarvish as he takes a blow from the axe, and you can't hear any other clopping of hooves other than you were aware that when you turned that corner there was sound from here. You don't know if it was just one or a pair of those Minotaur thralls.
Well, I will end my turn there. That's all my movement.
That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, he can get right there. He's going to charge with his horns as he comes around the corner and barrels into you. And that's a hit. Unless you have defensive, you're going to get gored. Weasel. Oh.
Oh, perfect. That gets around me not being able to Guardian. That's so cool.
Yeah. So you duck out of the way, and that blow comes in against Stonewall. Do you take that hit, Stonewall, or do you Guardian?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't have Guardian. I was thinking, literally, when that happened, I was like, oh, if I was just standing right here. I think by the wording with Guardian, you can't. I couldn't do it from 4 meters.
Right.
Oh, that's the perfect workaround. And I'll take it. I don't think Stonewall's not expecting this. Suddenly, he's just being, like, pushed around, and then horns come out.
8 points of damage minus your armor.
Which is 8.
You have 8. So, yeah, you take the blow. The horns don't penetrate, but it's still a pretty good blast against you. Dragur, you can hear the cry of Theoline as they duck out of the way, and Stonewall takes the bull by the horns.
So with my movement being 8, I couldn't make it there, correct?
So yeah, you could move 4 squares. You could move 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you could get to like right here, but that's not quite enough. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you have a ranged weapon.
I don't think I do.
You could trade with Sly and see if that changes, or you can double move to get over there, but that would take your action.
I'll just move there and hold.
Okay.
So Sly can get around if need be.
Yeah, Sly, your turn. You can move 6. That'd be
1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you
3.
can move to right here.
And that gets me to the bad guy.
Yep.
Yep.
Perfect.
All right. We are going to swing Alathar's longsword in a slashing blow.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Roll damage.
Yeah. All right, that was Sly.
Perfect. We go to the next round. And Nimue, you're up, and then the Minotaur.
Yeah, I'll switch to Stonewall.
Okay, Stonewall, you are up.
Perfect. Yeah, Stonewall's... He does the same thing. He's going to try to stab it with the spear. Because technically he can. Oh, well,
shoot.
try being the operative word.
Do you push it?
Yeah, why not?
There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, Stonewall spent a lot of time in shield walls. He likes that trick where he uses the other guy's shoulder to line it up.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh,
jeez.
effective.
Yeah, okay. How do you take him out?
It's true. It's the Sly steadies the blow, and it just goes straight through him.
So it's like a pool shot. Sly is the fingers that hold the cue.
Exactly.
Nice.
Excellent.
Well done, friend.
And that ends the combat.
Can we continue up this long corridor?
Were these Minotaurs carrying any loot, or maybe keys or something valuable on them?
Give me a spot hidden roll.
Or a map.
Yeah, you find a... No secret path. Hidden treasure, there we go. You find 80 gold coins between these two.
Oh,
as well as
not
2
bad.
just standard battle axes. But no maps. Now, as you draw near, you notice that the air is getting a little different here. It's a little bit cleaner, and you can now smell that stench of Minotaur in these halls, but over here it's not quite so bad. And in this room, let me grab this. The passage ends in a small, square, dusty chamber with faint cobwebs in its corners. After a quick glance, you notice narrow holes carved along the base of each wall. At the center of the room stands a slender stone plinth, atop which rests a small, gleaming bird sculpted from ruby. And I should have a picture here. Let's see if I can find it.
I may not be the smartest dwarf, but this looks like a trap.
So the bird is sitting on this little stone column here, and then there are holes at the base of each of the 4 walls. And the holes are small. Maybe you could put your fist in there. Does Dragur, if you're suspecting a trap, do you want to make a spot hidden roll to see if you can detect a trap?
A shock. I did not find
Right. You don't find one, but that doesn't mean that you're not suspicious. I think your dwarven sensibilities kick in and you're like, there's no reason for this to be here untouched unless this is warded or guarded in some way. Or perhaps, you didn't smell the minotaurs in here. Maybe it's protected. Maybe they can't come in here.
Mm.
Do we want to have our rogue check it out?
Can I try and guess how much it would weigh?
Yeah, give me a crafting roll.
Ooh.
To decide based on the material it's made of, the size. Oh, nice.
Holy crap.
That is awesome. You think that it, much like Raiders of the Lost Ark, you could probably find something of comparable size and replace it in that position. It looks like it probably weighs about the same as about 50 coins, probably of gold. 50 gold coins. You think you could put that there would probably weigh about as much as that ruby.
It's 40 gold coins.
Yeah, right. That's how they get you.
If I were to try to put that in terms of, say, Yeah, I got nothing. Um, who's got
You could put something that weighs roughly 1/2 of a weight unit on there,
I was about to say, who has like,
like 2 rations, or 4
yeah,
rations. I think would weigh that much.
well, 2, because 4 is
Stonewall's
1.
got 4.
Well, it would be 2 because 4 rations equals a full encumbrance.
Okay, yeah, so it'd be 2. But you can't eat gold. And is the ration more valuable to you than gold or something else that you could replace it? And to do the replacing, it would be a sleight of hand roll. If you want to try to do it quickly so as not to trigger any sort of mechanism that may or may not be there. Stonewall leaves the room.
He knows dwarf tricks, whatever this is.
Nimue, make a roll on this. Roll your magical ability, your animism, as you look at this bird.
Sure. Looks pretty bird-like.
It's not just decorative. This is a magical piece. There is a spell that is imbued within this, and it feels like it also holds a charge of willpower, so that you could enact whatever the spell is by using that item's own source of willpower. So this is a very valuable item.
Let's go with those roll too heavy. I will try to swap it out for my sling.
Okay.
But the closest thing I have to
Everybody backs away.
that's fine. Your faith in your wizard is completely justified. Can I try to discern exactly how I'm going to die here?
Sure. Give me a spot hidden roll first to see if you can tell if this is indeed trapped or not. And,
nope.
nope.
Not sure.
You
how I'm going to die.
Yeah,
sure I'm going to die.
This could or could not be something here. You're not exactly positive. I'm just going to roll for another random event. It's been a minute. See if something happens. Okay.
All right. Everyone where they want to be?
Yep.
I think so.
Oh, the music's getting tense. Oh, look at that. Okay. All right.
Let's the wizard with the 5 sleight of hand do this.
Well, I know who gets this item then. Let me put that into the chat, and you leave your sling in its place.
Yep.
2 things happen. You can now pick up that Firebird ruby. You can make a languages roll to determine exactly what it does, but the name kind of gives it away.
It burns fire.
Yeah, it is a flaming bird. No, so you can cast the Firebird spell from this item. I think it has 24 willpower points stored in it, and once those are used, it crumbles into ash. So yeah, very, very unique item here. When that comes off, you also have 2 things happen. From those holes in the wall spill out swarms of scorpions.
Not great.
And from behind you, down the passageway, you hear the clopping of yet more hooves. And let me just get them there. Alright, and let me grab everybody. And you can draw initiative. There's a few things here.
Oh, jeez.
And we'll get us some battle music here.
Oh.
Draw for them. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one will double move, charges up to Stonewall. This one will also double move. This swarm will come here. Let me roll the attack on it. Splintered Assault. The swarm scatters, lashing out at all characters within 10 meters. Each target suffers 1d6 piercing damage as scorpions strike from all sides. Any character who takes 1 or more damage must roll against lethal poison, virulence 10. So that is everyone but Stonewall, I think.
Yep.
So does anyone want
Does
to
it
try
say
to
that-
evade this?
Let's see. Now, does it say the armor?
Yeah, so your armor will be effective if you don't. So if you have more than 6 armor, you're going to be just fine. But if you take at least 1 damage through your armor, then you have to roll against poison. So does anyone want to try to evade this? Okay. There we go. Nice. So Theoline, was that a fast footwork or just using your turn?
I just evaded.
Okay, so I'll mark your action as used. Everyone else will take 5 damage, except for Theoline. If that gets through your armor, let me know.
Oh yeah.
It does not.
It does not.
Nimue, you need to make a Constitution roll. The poison has virulence 10. Oh,
Well,
oh. Okay, they got a dragon, so you will take the full effects of the poison, and I'm gonna pull that up just for myself. So I do have the poisons made easy. I think you like to do it the old school way. You'll take 1d6 damage per round on your turn until you reach 0 hit points. So on your turn, you'll take it, so you don't take that damage just yet. Sly, your turn.
All right, Sly is going to do what he can with this scorpion swarm near him. Yeah, I can slash with my longsword and try to get some of them.
Oh, yes, you can.
So, probably... I don't know how many hit points they have. Let's just do the double weapon damage,
Okay.
I think.
And against swarms, your weapon will do half damage, so double damage is probably good.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna deal half damage. They should have a little blood. Yep, a little blood coming out of them, but it's a little more than halfway down.
Okay, then I'm going to move up here,
Okay.
and I'm going to... Let's see. Sorry, give me 1 sec. Pungent Aroma
Nice.
is 3 willpower points. I'll do Pungent Aroma.
And do your stink cloud.
Yes.
Nice. And so that grants you a boon on your attacks for the duration, but any ally that starts or ends within 2 meters of you needs to make a con roll or become sickly. Excellent.
Yep.
Okay. Nimue, your turn. You'll take 1d6 damage.
sure. Nope, didn't roll. Oh, well. Take 2.
2, nice.
And that's until I get healed or until I'm at 0. I don't have an antidote.
Yeah, so if you do magical healing, then that would count as an antidote.
Okay. Make an evade roll.
Okay. Nice.
All right. Then we do a rank 2 lightning flash.
Oh, sweet. Let me move this guy
It's
back.
the one.
Sorry.
It's the one that's
There we go.
4 meters from me.
Perfect, so that it won't come back on you.
Right. Although if it almost did. Well, that sucked. I get 4 more out. Well,
All right.
so the other guy took it worse.
Yep. Nice. And this one. Perfect.
And that will be my turn.
The swarm is going to charge towards Dragur and do a monster attack. The swarm rushes 2 characters within 2 meters. There's not right there. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3. Okay, it can. It can get to right here because it can move around Dragur. It will rush 2 characters within 2 meters, crawling up their legs and into their clothing, armor, and gear. Both must make a will roll to resist fear. So this swarms over Dragur and onto Theoline. Both of you make a will roll to resist fear. Nice. You are both good. This guy moves down. Double moves, that's his turn. Theoline, you used your action to evade. The Scorpion Swarm will go after Sly. Unless it rolls something different. Swarmed. Yep, swarm's a single creature. It goes after Sly, crawling up your legs while clawing and striking with their stingers. You'll take 2d6 piercing and must roll against the poison if you suffer 1 or more damage.
Hey.
Hopefully it's below your armor value. Oh, geez. 10.
So I'll take 3. I have armor of 7.
Yep, and then make a Constitution roll. And I'm going to roll for the poison. So you succeeded, and the swarm succeeded. I think you used my potions made easy. If you both succeed, it's the limited effect. You'll take 1d6 points of damage, and that's all.
Okay.
And your armor does not protect you from that poison damage.
Oh, jeez.
Oof. Dragur, you're up.
So with double slash, it says they can attack 2 enemies within 2 meters with a single slash. Do they have to be adjacent, or can they be...
No, so what we've kind of ruled, like if you move up here, you could attack the swarm and the Minotaur, or you could attack both Minotaurs. It's just you make kind of a giant overhead strike and maybe hit them both. The rules are a little bit ambiguous on that. I think the intent is that they're standing next to each other, but in the past we have said as long as they're within 2 meters of you, then you can do it.
Okay, well, I'm going to take advantage of that ambiguity and do that then.
Perfect.
So going to double slash.
And Nimue, give me a beast lore roll. Ooh, excellent. So that is a dragon. So that hits them both with a dragon. So wow, roll damage. Oh my gosh. Okay, 24. So
That is
Worm's
satisfying.
gonna take 12. And then click the roll damage button again for me, if you would, Dragur, and I'll apply that to the Minotaur. 23. Okay, how do you take out the Minotaur?
Oh, what looks almost like a raging fury just swing the axes almost wildly, just lops the head right off.
Nice. Let me mark him as dead. Excellent. This other swarm is going after Sly.
Okay.
Let's see what he's got. Oh, the fear one. So make a will roll to resist fear. And, ooh, do you push that?
Well, let's see. Yes, sickly.
There we go. Nice. Stonewall.
Okay.
Your turn.
Perfect. It's inspiring to have a fellow dwarven warrior by his side. He will go after the Minotaur above him, the thrall in him.
Ooh.
Oh, that was so many things. It was a 17 and then a 3. But no, it had to give me that hope. Yeah, this is a time for getting mad. Oh, jeez, that's close. I'm glad I used my hammer.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have succeeded with any of my other weapons.
Not bad. Damage on that guy. There we go. He is bleeding profusely. Round 2. Nimue, you will take... Well, unless you want to swap. Otherwise, you're going to take 1d6 damage.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it.
Okay. Go ahead and take the damage, and then you can take your turn.
Oh,
Ouch.
Ooh. Are you down to 1?
I am. So, with that in mind, I will try to heal myself. Target. Spells. Here we go. Nope. That one. And I'll go level 2 again, just to be safe-ish.
Ooh.
Push
that.
All this poison's exhausting.
There we go.
Really?
oh, nice.
Oh, we're back up to full.
You suck the poison out of your skin. Else you get the hose again.
Oh, no. Wrong way.
Yeah, don't die.
But yeah, that's exactly how much I was missing.
Nice.
Um,
You got movement?
well, I'll stick. I don't want to give it a free attack.
Right. Theoline.
I will switch with Dragur and let him go first.
Dragur, you are up.
I'm gonna again try and double swing and on the Minotaur and then the
The swarm.
swarm next to me as well.
Another dragon would be nice.
It would be. I'll take it.
A hit. That'll hit them both. Roll damage on the swarm. And then roll damage on... Oh, okay, that's going to take out the swarm. Let me mark him dead. And then roll damage again for the Minotaur. Oh my gosh. That one will be dead as well. Okay, how do you take them out?
Just a whirling dervish over here. Edges of axes everywhere. Cuts right. Let's say it cuts right into his back.
And probably more importantly, you free up Theoline, who can now get out of that corner. Let's go up next to. Oh, you've got movement if you want to take it, Dragur. You can move 4 squares.
I would move to try and help out.
Nice. All right, Scorpion Swarm, which you just moved right into, will then take an action. And okay, they swarm a single character, so it's gonna. I'll roll a 2-sided die. 1 is Dragur, 2 is Nimue. Dragur, they go after you. 2d6 piercing, and if it gets through your armor, then you need to roll against the poison. Oh, 11 piercing damage.
So I do have defensive.
Yes, you can do that. Yep, you can do that.
I'm gonna try that.
You have a shield.
And...
Yep, you can try to parry with your shield.
Mm-hmm. And then that is an evade or a parry.
I think with defensive, I think it's a parry. It's been a minute.
I'm looking at it on my screen. It's parry.
So you're just sweeping them off with your shield. Nice. Your shield takes 11 damage, but your shield should have a durability of like 15.
15, yeah.
Now you can move the swarm, and you can move you 1 square if you like.
I don't think that'd be helpful.
Okay.
Well, actually, can I move the swarm diagonally away from Nimue?
Uh-huh. Like up into here.
I will do that.
Yep. And then do you want to take that spot where they were?
Yes.
Perfect. Stonewall.
Perfect. Yeah, Stonewall is just shouting and delighted how well Dragur just cleared those guys out. He's covered in blood. It's beautiful. He'll try to use his spear on this thrall, keep it at bay.
Nice. That thrall is going to parry.
Oh, he'd better.
That might actually, if he parries, it's going to wreck his battle axe too. So this could be good. Yep, so he does parry, but his axe is broken.
Breaking an axe with a spear, that's quite an achievement.
Perfect. So all he has left are his horns. You've got some movement if you want to take it.
Yeah, I'll close the gap.
Yeah, if you let him not charge at you with his horns, then he doesn't get a boon on that. This Scorpion Swarm. Swarm, it's going to be Sly. Swarms Sly.
Mm-hmm. Get less than 7. Eesh.
9. So your armor will block 7 of that. So you'll take 2 and then make a Constitution roll. I'm going to roll for the poison. Oh, excellent. Well done. And the poison... Oh, yep. Okay, poison got a demon. There's no effect. You are immune to that poison. Theoline.
I will... come on.
No, you'll go
How
into
you
that,
step into this?
Yeah, you need to make a con roll.
Yeah, my eyes are probably watering then.
Or become sickly. Yep.
Nice. Excellent. And this one takes half damage. That swarm takes their action. And okay, well, it's easy. They rush 2 characters, Theoline and Sly. Both make a will roll to resist fear. Oh, nice. Sly is good. Theoline, do you push it?
No, I'll take the fear attack.
Okay, we roll on the fear table. Pale, your face turns white as a sheet. Because of that pungent cloud, I think the only one that can see you is Sly. So Sly, you'll take the scared condition. If you already have it, you'll take something else.
Nope, I'm scared now.
Okay. The Minotaur Thrall. He parried, so he doesn't have an action. Sly, you get a boon on your attack because of your pungent aroma.
Yes. All right, we got to take out this swarm.
Do you have double slash?
Nope.
Okay.
Oop. Boon.
Nice. Roll damage. Whoops, sorry, Theoline, give yourself 4 hit points. It applied that to the wrong person. That swarm is sitting on 1 hit point.
All right, that was Sly.
Stonewall.
Oh, Stonewall gets the good initiative. That's not super common.
He is going to have to parry again.
With
Actually,
his
he can't
horns?
parry. He's going to have to try to dodge. Yeah, that's true. He can't parry with his horns.
That's pretty low damage anyways. At least it keeps him busy.
Yep, he does evade, but it eats up his turn. That swarm, the one that's sitting on 1 hit point. Oh, man. Okay, this will be everyone. Probably not Stonewall, because you're around a corner. I think everybody else in the room is going to take 1d6 piercing, and if it hits you, or if it goes through your armor, then a chance of poison. Anyone want to try to evade that? Ooh, do you want to push that, Theoline? There we go. And was that an action or a fast footwork?
I don't have fast footwork.
Oh, okay. You could have weaseled that onto Sly. His armor would have absorbed it. Alright. Oh, 6 damage. So
Jeez.
that is for Sly, for Dragur, and for Nimue. If that gets through your armor, then you'll need to make a con roll. I think that's probably just Nimue, and the poison rolled a 4. It beat a 4 there, Reese. Oh, and you did.
And he does. Wow. Well done.
So then I think if you want to do the standard rules, that's a limited. It's just 1d6 damage, and that's it. And then Theoline, you used an evade. You could move 1 square if you wanted from your evade, Theoline.
Get out of the stink. Yeah.
Then the Minotaur used its action. Sly, you're up with a boon.
Okay, let's just get rid of that stupid. All right, longsword, boon, on and roll.
Nice. And Theoline, give me a beast lore roll.
Okay, that did
takes it out. Yep, that takes it out. Now you've got movement if you want to move.
You're right there. All right, that was Sly.
So Theoline, you know that swarms, they take half damage from normal weapons. Fire is a great hindrance to swarms. They take full damage from fire. So
Should also
your
keep in
burning
mind,
torch.
yeah, but it could also be dangerous that it might ignite the gas cloud. I don't know.
Right? Yeah. Giant
Skunk.
fireball in the corner. Nimue, you're up.
Well, Nimue finds herself at 1 hit point again,
Oh,
so she's gonna have to heal herself. Just rank 1 this time.
there we go.
Big numbers.
Oh, you got your 11 again. Wow. And do you move?
I guess it's at 2. Yeah, I'm gonna move, but then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Scorpion Swarm. It can't get to within 2, so this is just going to be Dragur. So Dragur, give me a will roll to resist fear as these begin to crawl up into your clothes to find those warm, damp places that scorpions like. And you are good. Dragur, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to try and squish this swarm.
Nice. Roll damage. I'll take half. And then the swarm on Sly. This will be... This is everyone but Stonewall again. Check. With the tool to measure. Yep, everyone but Stonewall. Unless you want to... Well, no one can evade unless they have fast footwork because it's the end of the round. 3 damage. If it gets through your armor, you need to make a constitution roll. And the poison gets a 9. So Theoline, you succeed. The poison does as well. And
Not again.
Dragons again. So Theoline, you would just take the limited effect, which is 1d6 hit points, and that's it. And Theoline, you would also do the same. It would be 1d6, and that's it. Sly, you're up with a boon on your attack.
Sweet, I will attack.
Oh,
There we
Nice.
go. Double weapon damage. Roll
A lot of-
damage.
a lot of dragons today.
Yeah, there we go.
Nice. And that one is
Hey.
bloodied. It's down to half.
Woohoo! That was Sly.
This one down here on Dragur will attack. And it's going to be on Dragur, 2d6 piercing. You can try to evade this if you like, or you can take the hit.
I'm going to try and evade.
Okay. Give me an evade roll. It'll cost you your action, but it might be better than being badly poisoned. Nice. You got it. So you can move 1 square.
I'll stay where I am.
Okay. Then it would be your turn, but you evaded.
Mhm.
The other scorpion swarm. Random. This will be Sly. So same thing. This is coming in. If you cannot evade unless you have fast footwork or defensive.
Yeah, I do have defensive. I will definitely.
So then you could parry.
So I have to expend 3 willpower points.
Yep. And then make a parry. You do have a shield.
And let's say shield. Don't know if that's just
If you click
rolling on the shield.
Yeah, so you don't have a shield skill, it just uses your highest strength-based one. So that's a success. Your shield will take some damage. Should be, nowhere near enough to damage your shield. You can also move 1 square as part of that pair.
I'm good.
You can move the swarm 1 square as well if you want to move them. But having them in the stink is helpful, I think.
Right. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Nimue.
Gonna try and heal Theoline.
Okay, yeah, Theoline's down to 4 hit points. Dragur's at 7. Sly is at 7. Stonewall is full health. Oh, wow. How many dragons are we going to roll? You want your willpower back, or do you want to double it? Or cast another spell with a Bane?
So immediately is before I move, so
Yep.
I'll take my hit points or my willpower back.
Okay. And 7 hit points back to Theoline. The Minotaur Thrall, who only has horns, will go at Stonewall with said horns. He doesn't get to charge you, but he does bend down to gore you with the horns. And that's a miss.
It's a long way down for that dwarf.
Stonewall, your turn. He lowered his head to stab you with his horns, opening up a shot if you want to take Krangan's fist and bash him over the head with it.
Oh, and you've been fighting him for so long. He does very much.
Nice. And how do you take this guy out?
You said it pretty good yourself. He's trying to gore me. Maybe it catches on the floor or something. It just pulps the skull.
Nice. And you got movement if you want to take it.
Oh, that's true. Stonewall can't have much. Oh, he actually does kind of have. Okay.
And Theoline, you're up. Take half damage from that. Oh, they're sitting on 3 hit points. Theoline, you're up next.
I will switch with Dragur.
Dragur, you may go, good sir.
Right.
Kill this thing.
Oh, there we go. A lot of ones and twos, but that should be enough. Yes, it is. You may continue your movement if you like. Otherwise, it is Stonewall's turn. Nice. Then use your spear.
Exactly. He doesn't want to get near that cloud.
This is a dwarf tag team.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Ooh. That might do it. Nope. Oh, close. They're sitting on... Oh, they got 5. Never mind. That one had more health than I thought. Still have 5 hit points there. Theoline, your turn. You could backstab that thing.
I will stab them from outside of the stink cloud.
So I don't think you have to do assassin until you know if it's a hit.
In that case, I'll just refund those hit points.
Yeah,
if
give you those 3 willpower back. So now, if you decide you want to, you won't need to, but if you wanted to do assassin, you could.
I will.
Nice.
And that ends the combat.
Sorry for the stink, guys.
That will dissipate quickly, though. Stink cloud is gone. If anyone needs to do a round rest, or if you want to do a stretch rest here, this room, it seems to have been safe before. The Minotaurs didn't seem to bother it. Of course, that may have been before you took the statue, but if you need to do a rest,
Yes,
at least you have a dead
yeah,
end here.
I've taken a lot of damage, and I've got some conditions. I'd love to do a rest.
Yeah, let's take a stretch rest.
I'm gonna do a round rest, but during church rest, can I tend to someone with a healing roll to give them an extra d6?
Absolutely. Let's see who needs it. Probably Sly. Yeah, I think Sly is still the lowest. Sly, take 4 more.
No, that was my
your round rest. Yeah, sorry.
yeah. So skills healing.
Excellent.
So get another d6.
What?
Roll d6. You can heal that many more from Nimue's. Oh, well, it was 4.
Four.
Anyway,
Thank you.
so.
Thank you very much.
Does that count? Healing? Does that take a bandage or no?
I don't think so. I think the bandages are just for stabilizing the dying.
Okay.
I think you're probably giving him like a shoulder massage or something.
I'm wrapping the bandage around his stink hole.
Make a little diaper for him. Excellent. Well, you have claimed the treasure from that room. And looks like the dwarves are rapidly heading elsewhere. Theoline, give me a spot hidden roll. There is a pressure plate right here, and you can see some holes in the wall there. It looks like if you step on that it would fire out either a spear or a dart or something. So you would probably be best served to avoid that square. Let me make a random roll here really quickly. Okay. You may continue on as if nothing has happened.
Oh, look at the dwarves. Why? Why would you spend so much time building
this maze?
Building hallways to nowhere.
It's so much effort is spent on this.
It's about the journey, not the destination.
If I have to go to the bathroom, it's about the destination. It's not the journey.
Well, as you come up around this corner, you can see that someone or something else has gone to the bathroom here. There is a mound of wet, spattery droppings here, almost like from an ox or a bull.
Bullshit.
What kind of shit is it?
So you get down, you squat down, and you actually run a finger through it. And you rub it between your fingers and sniff it up under your nose. And then you do the completely dwarven thing and put it into your mouth. You swish it around for a minute and spit it out. It's bovine in origin. Definitely some sort of cow or ox. You think it's probably a minotaur since you've seen some minotaurs in here. But judging by the size of this pile of shit, it's probably not those smaller ones. You think there's maybe a bigger one somewhere in here.
Yeah, the odd thing is, I could have told you that without listening.
But now he
No,
doesn't
again,
have a ration.
Again, it's not about the destination.
All right, so that connects there. Should we try this one?
I'm inclined to go this way.
Sheesh.
See? So I'm saying, why?
All right, Dragur. When you come into this room, the passage ends in a small square chamber, thick with the pungent scent of damp hay, sour sweat, and old manure. The floor is layered with matted straw, and in one corner a barrel slowly fills with water from a steady drip leaking through a crack in the ceiling. There are 3 sacks piled against the far wall.
Dragur, you want to taste that? See if it's the same thing?
I'm going to guard the
It's not
entrance
nearly as fun.
if everyone wants to get behind me, just in case. Nimue, if you want to go in.
We want to check the bags.
I do believe
Sounds
so.
like a job for a thief. Spot hidden if you want to inspect the room for any sort of traps or danger. Oh, nice. You don't detect any sign of trap. It's almost like a couple of slobs have lived here. They've treated this like a barn. Absolutely filthy, just excrement everywhere. However, in those sacks, you find some loot. You find 4 gold, 90 silver, and 19 copper coins, along with an ample supply of oats and hay and other grains. You wouldn't be able to eat those grains yourself per se, but if you took them and made a crafting roll to prepare them, you could find them edible and could make rations from them.
Sure, I'll take those.
Perfect. So that will
Sack a week.
it will give you 2d4 rations with a crafting roll.
All right. I think we're going to do that now, but at some point.
Yeah.
My super high 4 crafting skill.
I'd say it's going to be good food. It's going to be like cattle feed.
Can we eat the bull part of the minotaurs?
Yeah, you could. I mean, you could have a barbecue if you wanted. Don't eat the human part. That would be weird. But like the head meat and the shoulder.
I mean, beef ribs.
You could teach Dragur what the Deepfall oysters are.
You think he's unaware?
You step up from the Deepfall milk duds he's been eating.
Well, you did try the Deepfall pudding just a little bit ago.
Ooh.
Let me do one more random roll here. Oh, okay.
Shit, it's another question mark.
Sly, you hear sounds coming from the darkness up ahead.
Hold on, guys. I hear something.
I attack the darkness.
Hold back. I'm going to go see what it is.
Okay. Scream if you need us.
You see a shaking figure emerge from the darkness right in front of you. It's a human, and he's wielding a large sword. He's disheveled, wide-eyed, and breathing heavily. He draws his sword out, demanding to know who you are.
I'm going to wave my companions over. I'm Sly. State your business here.
I am Barton.
Are you a friend of the cult?
No, I am not a friend of the cult. My companions and I came here seeking great wealth and renown, but we met with a terrible end. There is a creature that lurks these hallways, more dangerous than any I have ever encountered. I fear for my own safety. I only wish to find the way out. I wish to go no further.
Are you a coward? Would you not fight with us?
I am no coward, but I am hungry and I am tired. But if you make a persuasion roll, there's a chance he'll go with you.
Kind of a threatening persuasion roll.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Well, that was on a dragon and then rolled off.
Yep.
He says, "Look at
All right, well, I'm not pushing that.
Yeah, look at the blood on you. You're lucky to be alive. You should flee as well."
We have slain many of those walking cows. If you hear them, then follow our arrows back to the entrance. We've marked the floor for you.
Walking cows. That is not the enemy I speak of. There is something far worse than that.
One of those demons that the cultists have with them?
No. A creature who... I shudder to even speak of it. But you will find her soon enough.
We will deal with her.
Thank you, friend, for showing me the way out. As he sees the scuff marks on the floor. I have nothing I can offer you except for some advice. There is no way deeper unless you deal with her. She has the key to finding your way out.
Thank you for the advice, friend. Travel safe. The way behind us has been cleared. Follow the arrows backwards.
And Barton bolts off into the darkness with a candle for his light source. Now, Dragur, up here you find another small pile of scat. This one it's not spattery and drippy like the last one. This is more of a little rounded, almost sausage in appearance. A little bit of excrement. Do you want to check that one out as well?
I think yes.
Okay.
I think I've eaten enough shit for today.
Based on the heat coming off of it, it's probably Barton's. He probably just did this. But it looks like it's human or dwarven or some sort of humanoid.
This place is indeed a maze.
And Dragur and Stonewall, right there. I'm going to have you guys stop. Stonewall, give me an awareness roll.
Oh, my favorite part. Oh, that's actually really good.
You still failed, but it was really good. You see something just at the edge of your light. It was here, and then it ran or moved south down this passageway. And it was not on legs. It seemed to be pulling itself by its arms, and long and loathsome. And you see this for a second, and you doubt that you actually saw it. But you're sure there was something that just went south down that passage.
Oh, something here. Certain.
Huh. Yeesh. I recognize this place. There's our mark.
Yep, you've done a grand loop through some of the maze.
Let us backtrack.
And Stonewall, give me another awareness roll. In fact, I'm gonna pause everybody real quickly. Give me this awareness roll.
There's no way it's better than the. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. You see a face leering out at you from the darkness up here, and for a moment it looks like a beautiful woman. But then as she looks at you with nightmarish yellow eyes, you realize it is not a woman. And I need you to make a roll for me. Let me grab this real quickly, because this is going to be awesome if this works out this way. Give me a will roll. And boy, do you want to make this.
Oh, good.
You got it. You look away from those eyes, and you feel that you narrowly avoided certain death, certain catastrophe. And you hear an enchanting voice saying, "Come, follow me." And it moves down that hallway again. And I'll unpause this.
Which way did the
North. I can't really
go?
see you guys either, but you can see the light up here to the north.
Do you want to light a torch, Stonewall? Do you have a
He
do you have
doesn't
a
have
torch in
one.
here?
Oh, he does.
But you'd have to
he
put
doesn't want to put
something
any
else away.
weapons down. Yeah. You guys have gone the wrong way. Okay.
Or they're going away from whatever danger it was.
There's something to be said about that. Oh, a dead end. Wary of traps.
Stonewall, you feel something drawing you to the south. You take a few hesitant steps to the south. And you can smell a perfume to the south of you, Stonewall.
Always
Here's
a
our
good
mark
sign.
again. We've been here.
I think Stonewall is stuck in the dark.
I don't.
Oh yeah, there's only
Should we
4
try
of us.
Fine, Stonewall.
Something's missing.
Actually, Stonewall, give me another will roll.
Uh-oh. Let's go find him.
Look for Stonewall's scat that we can follow his trail.
You're in the darkness, but you close your eyes and you're smelling this perfume, and then you feel a hand stroking the side of your face.
Oh, you over Stonewall. I'm gonna call out.
And it sounds like it's coming from up here when he responds.
Oh, way up there.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get back up there.
Dragur is nearly there. And Theoline. And Sly. Yeah, keep
There he
going,
is.
Sly, and then go left, Sly, and you'll see Nimue.
Uh-huh.
Perfect. And then you guys can, go up there, and then north. And then there you should be able to see them. Is Nimue in the dark as well? No, Nimue's got a little light. You can all
right.
there. You can smell the perfume, and it's very, very aromatic, very floral and smells very, very fine.
It tried to charm me. Be
You
careful.
go that way, yeah, and then go straight north, Reese, and then hang a right at the end.
Brandon,
Ruben?
Yes.
my large shield that I carry strapped to my left arm, does it have a polished underside to it?
You tell me. Is this something that Sly is? He's pretty. Is he vain? Does he like to look at himself? So would he polish this up so that he could check his hair and?
It's
how he
it's
looks?
not vanity. It's more of a little OCD. He was raised to, well, he was trained to take extra good care of his armor, his weapons, his shields. So whenever we do take a rest, he does polish and his armor. He oils the armor, carries a little vial of oil to oil the hinges, and sharpens the sword every night. And he does polish the shield.
I think that's reasonable. Give me a crafting roll just to see how well you've polished it. If it does have a mirror-like surface, or if it's just reflective. Oh, okay. It has a mirror-like surface on the inside of your shield.
Thank you.
You can see some torchlight up ahead in this room. And some statues. And right there, I'm going to drag everybody, I'm going to pause it as something is about to happen. Drag everybody into initiative here. Dragur, you can see the room ahead, and let me just tell you what you see, and then I'll dump us into initiative. The passage opens into a large chamber with a ceiling nearly 10 meters high, dimly lit by 2 torches mounted on the far wall, flanking what appears to be an altar. The air is thick with the scent of perfume. 5 intricately detailed statues are positioned throughout the room, 2 to the north, 1 at the center, and 2 more flanking a long couch along the southern wall. In one corner rests a bed adorned with silken sheets and pillows, and at its foot sits a large chest. Reclined upon the couch, draped in silks, lies a strange and beautiful figure. Her skin is ashen gray, her limbs lean and powerful, and her hair writhes unnaturally, a living mass of serpents, their tongues flicking the air. With a lazy grace she rises. Gold bands glint on her arms. A golden circular amulet dangles around her neck, and a tattered wrap clings to her lithe form. Her gaze meets yours, eyes gleaming with cruel amusement beneath a furrowed brow. As she pulls herself forward, clawed fingernails scraping across the stone, a set of golden wings unfurl behind her, casting jagged shadows across the statues scattered throughout the room, grim reminders of those who met her gaze for too long. This is a Medusa. And you can go ahead and draw initiative, and we'll start taking our actions in initiative order. And right now, who has line of sight to her? Dragur.
I can see her, but I don't feel like Stonewall probably could. That's a pretty sharp angle.
I think that corner's in the way. So I think it's just Dragur for now. So Dragur, give me a will roll. I'll pause this here. Do you want to push that?
I do.
Perfect. Had you not pushed it, and I think all of you have fought a Medusa before when I did the Grotto of Egarina, anyone within 30 meters of a Medusa's terrible form must make a will roll every turn to avoid eye contact. And this is not an action. On a failure, you turn to stone and can no longer move or perform any actions whatsoever, but also cannot take damage. A petrified victim dies after 2d6 rounds, but the petrifaction can be reversed with a successful will roll with a Bane. While still alive, you may roll once per turn. There is a spell, Dispel, that can also undo the petrifaction, but only if you're still alive. To fight the Medusa while trying to avoid eye contact makes it impossible to parry or dodge her attacks. Although I would say with the mirror that's going to make it possible, but probably with a Bane if you want to try to parry or dodge the attacks. The attacker can use a blindfold to make sure that they will not meet the Medusa's gaze, but then you act as if in total darkness, which means you can't make ranged attacks, and you have to make an awareness roll to make a melee attack, just to be aware that she's right there. And again, with the mirror, I would give you a boon on that awareness roll if you want to try to use that.
Okay, definitely. Thanks.
Yep. And if anyone else has anything shiny they want to use, this would be great. Sly, you are first. You probably you can smell the perfume, you can see the statues, and you see Dragur suddenly halt and maybe even tremble a little bit.
All right. Well, So, eyes on the floor, shield in front of me. Careful not to meet her gaze. I can move there. I'm gonna double move. Eyes shut. I bump into something.
It's a statue. I can actually tell you what the statue is. It's a petrified form of a wolfkin warrior, frozen mid-charge with a long spear gripped tightly in his hands.
All right. Shield up between me and her, and that's my turn.
Okay. The Medusa. Oh, perfect. She's going to move. She moves up to here so she can look down the hallway. Within 10 meters, it's going to be Sly. She bids you with this soft, gentle voice to look into her eyes. Let me get some combat going here. You need to make a will roll, but with no, I'm going to say no Bane on there because of your mirror.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So we'll take the 3. So that's a success.
Okay.
I think was the 3 the first. Yeah, 3 was the first one you rolled. So we'll take the 3. So because of the mirror, you feel the urge to look, but you look in the mirror and you can see her reflection and her hair that is a writhing mass of snakes. Nimue.
So
yes.
looking at her reflection in the mirror, it didn't seem to affect me.
No, it did not.
Okay. Okay, done.
I'm gonna let Dragur figure out what he wants to do.
Run.
Get out of there before she attacks or does anything again.
The idea, or that fellow that you found in the hallway, Benson, that was fearful of her. You think this must be her? Perhaps these are his companions that have been turned to stone. And he did mention something about the way out is through her. So something she has or knows or does will help you to get out of the maze. Dragur, your turn.
So I don't think that Dragur would have a shield that would be reflective. I would think that his would be more tattered and maybe not kept that way. So following in the same idea of kind of keeping the shield up to kind of block line of sight, I would say. Dragur would move towards the same way here.
So you can move. You'll just need to make a will roll just to avoid even slipping up and having that there. Although if you are absolutely like just looking at your feet, if you want to do that, you don't need to make that will roll. You'll be as though you're in darkness, and so you wouldn't be able to make an attack unless you make an awareness roll to know where she is. So are you just looking at your feet and not looking anywhere else?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm not going to double move to keep my action. So I'm just going to move to here and again try and keep that shield kind of blocking the line of sight a little bit.
Okay, perfect. Then I'll say you don't need to make that will roll because you know not to, no matter what, not to look unless she charms you into looking. It's her turn again. Gust of wind. Ooh. She conjures a powerful gust of wind. Everyone within 10 meters, which is Sly and Dragur. It's a 10-meter long, 10-meter wide cone. You'll take 2d4 bludgeoning, and then you're thrown a number of meters backwards and land prone. And there's a chance that you see her as you're pushed backwards. So you will...
And does armor absorb this?
Yes, yep, armor will absorb this. So 5 damage. So did it? If your armor blocks all of that, you take no damage. But you're going to be pushed 5 meters, which will push Dragur back to the wall and Sly back here. And I'm going to have both of you make a will roll with a boon, since you're actively trying not to look at her. But you get buffeted around, and maybe your shield lowers for a moment.
So with one boon? Okay.
Yep. Nice. Sly, you rolled a dragon. You are more than okay. In fact, you use your mirror to great effect, and you watch yourself as you're sliding and falling, and you see that it was her great wings that spread out and began to push the air to knock you forward. Stonewall. The good news, she's used all of her actions. She can't evade or dodge anything. The bad news is it's a Medusa.
Yeah, and I have no ranged. Well, Stonewall is not a smart guy, so I think he would just, knowing it's a Medusa, he's not trying to stare at her, but he is going to just give it his all, and like that wolfkin, he's just going to book it at her.
Give me that will roll to avoid being petrified as you charge into the room. Nice. Okay, you get up next to her, and that's your full movement?
Yeah.
Your full action? Nice.
Dash.
And then once you get up there, are you making an effort not to look at her, or are you just, looking be damned, I'm just going to do what I can?
He's trying to go by feet. He's trying to stare at her feet, but he is looking at her. He's not trying to look at his own feet or away.
I think in a moment we're going to have to change your name from Stonewall to Stonewall and move the quotes in.
That was funny.
Nimue, your turn. This is where you need like Farsight or something that would help.
3.
Or do you use that little Firebird?
Thought about it, but she's 24 feet from me. So that means I would have to make a will roll, right?
Yep. Nice.
And then I will try to shoot her with a longbow. Or a short bow, rather. Because I don't have enough strength for a longbow. I think that's just plain disheartening.
I think it is too. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I thought that was a one for a second. Like, come on.
Again, she gets double her armor if she has any.
Does she have armor? She does not.
Okay.
Just,
Then I move back up.
just clothes. Nice. Theoline. That's a will roll. You're in view of her.
Can I pull my cloak over my eyes?
Sure. I'll give you a boon on that. Is that with the boon?
Sorry, I didn't
Oh,
roll with the
okay.
boon, so I just re-rolled it.
The 10 is a success?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Throwing a dagger. Push that one.
No, I do not.
Okay, you don't want to take scared, by the way. That's the one condition I wouldn't take against her. Sly, you used veteran, so you're up first. If you want to use that again, go ahead and deduct a willpower.
Yep, I did. I'm gonna keep doing that.
Perfect.
All right. Eyes behind my shield.
Or are you using the reflective surface of your shield?
Yeah, if I can hold it behind me, so my head's facing away from her.
Yeah. So then make an
and using the reflection.
Make an awareness roll with a boon, because you're lining up your shot with the reflection. If you pass that, you can make an attack.
Yeah, I'm disheartened.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
You can make an attack.
All right, make an attack. Long sword. Let's see, did I target her? Target her. Long sword slash. Here we go. Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. All right. It's an awkward shot because I'm looking at her in the reflection of my shield, kind of my head faced away from her, but I swing my sword and pray to the gods above, and I feel the blade sink in.
Nice. Theoline. That'll be a will roll.
So if I have my hood,
Oh, your cloak.
I'm looking at the ground.
Okay, you'll need to make an
And is
awareness
that just-
roll.
Yeah, so an awareness roll.
Yep.
Okay.
You push that one.
I do not push that one.
Okay. Medusa. Snake bite. The Medusa's snakes lash out at all opponents within 2 meters. So that's Stonewall, Theoline, and Sly. You'll suffer 1d8 piercing damage, and you're injected with poison if it gets through your armor. Anyone want to see Stonewall? You can evade this, or if anyone wants to use defensive.
So I was just gonna say, Stonewall has 8 armor, so I guess.
Oh yeah,
it doesn't really.
You're good.
I've got 7 armor, so I'm gonna test my luck.
Theoline might be
Gamble,
using
I like that.
Weasel here. Yep. Who are you weaseling it to? To Stonewall?
Sure.
Perfect. So the snakes come in. Oh!
Oh no! Oh no, Sly!
Oh. And it's too late to do any evade,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so I take 1 damage.
So you'll take 1 damage and then make a Constitution roll, and I'm going to roll for the poison.
And no boons or banes?
Oh, you need to roll a dragon. Yeah, no boons or banes.
I have to roll a dragon.
Ugh.
No.
Okay.
Damn.
So you are going to take the full effect of the poison, which I'll read it out here for you. You're going to take damage every round until you either hit 0 hit points or until you are healed. So full effect for lethal poison. You'll take 1d6 damage per round on your turn, so you won't take it now, but on your turn, until you hit 0, and then if you have either an antidote or magical healing, the effect is halted.
Okay.
So nothing now, but on your turn you'll take damage. She will go again. Okay. 1 will be Stonewall, 2 is Theoline, 3 is Sly. Sly. So that's a will roll. It should be with a Bane, but because you're using your mirror, it's a straight will roll. Oh, you got it.
Okay.
Dragur, your turn.
So Dragur can't make it all the way there. So to avoid the will roll, I'm going to kind of close my eyes a little bit, look at the floor.
Sure.
I know that would mean I make an awareness to attack, but I can't make it anyways.
Right. But you
So
can,
I'm just
you can
gonna-
move all the way over there if you wanted to double move.
I'd like to keep my evade if possible.
So you wouldn't be able to keep it. So it's kind of an all or none on your turn. In fact, she's not going to go again until next round. So if you wanted to get in position, you might as well move up there.
All right, there we go.
Perfect. And then you don't need to make the awareness because you're not attacking. Nimue, and then Stonewall.
I want to see if Stonewall can finish her before I have to do anything.
Okay, so we'll swap with Stonewall.
Let's have to do that willpower roll. Oh, it was almost a 4. Oh dear.
You push it.
Yes.
Ooh, got it.
It's hard to resist, but he manages it just enough to hit her with his hammer.
Nice.
Ooh, almost a dragon. Whatever it is, I'll take it. A lot of 2s.
Now it's,
Shouldn't this be Nimue now?
yeah, now it's Nimue's turn.
Yeah.
Roll. Pass a will save.
Nice.
Short roll. Oops.
Ooh. Shoot. Almost a double demon. We don't hit ourselves, but you can hit a friend since you've got someone in the way. And Stonewall is in the way. So, yeah, roll damage on Stonewall, but because it's a wooden arrow, he'll only take half.
If it hit anybody else, he would have guarded.
His armor absorbs twice.
Oh, got it.
So, I mean, I'm only rolling a d10. I don't think I can get through his armor.
I just feel a ping. Yeah, I've got 16 armor. If that's true.
Yeah, no. So, you drill him right between the shoulders.
I said duck.
Sly, you're up first.
All right, I'm going to do veteran.
Okay, and then it's an awareness roll, and you get a boon. With
Nope. And that's to see if I can attack her.
Yep.
Yeah, but
No. Shoot.
nope, that's okay. Okay, that was me.
All right, her turn. She lunges at the opponent she considers the greatest threat. She lifts them d6 plus 3 meters in the air before letting go, hoping that they will be crushed by the fall. Probably Sly. So she's going to drop Sly. Let's see how many meters. So 6 meters. And so that is 3d6. Oh, let's see, no, it's 6d6.
Wasn't the roof in this place 10 feet high?
I think it was 10 meters. Let me double check.
Or 10 meters?
Yep, the ceiling nearly 10 meters high.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're gonna be dropped 6. That's 6d6 falling damage. You can make an acrobatics roll to cut that in half, and armor has no effect.
Okay, acrobatics. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Sorry, that first roll was. Let me delete that.
Yeah,
that was a mistake.
Acrobatics.
Yep.
I can fix
All
that.
right, so I succeeded on acrobatics.
Okay, so you'll take half damage.
66.
3d6 because you'll take half of that.
So just 3d6.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, why didn't it do 3? Hold on. Oh, that's plus. Okay, hold on. Sorry, give me a sec. Delete.
And armor will have
3d6. Got it.
no effect here.
Here we go. Figured it out.
Oh, that's not bad. 9.
Take 9?
That. Yep.
All right. It did not kill me. Okay.
Stonewall. It's an awareness roll. If you're still looking down.
Wait, it's awareness to look down? I thought it was will to not look away.
Oh, well,
oh yeah, that's what I'm.
If you're looking away, then it's awareness roll. If you want to try and hit her.
He's just going for her. Yeah.
Oh, you're just going for it? You're not looking away?
No.
Nice. Well, go for it. She's going to use her last action to evade that. Otherwise, you're going to take her out. So let's see if she avoids this. Nope, she is
nimble.
She's successful. But now she's out of actions. Dragur. If you're looking down at the ground, you'll need to make an awareness roll. If you want to look at her, make a will roll.
Oh, I'm going to look at her to attack, because my awareness is horrible.
Okay, make a will roll. You wanna push that?
I do, yes.
Nice.
There we go.
If you can hit, you'll take her out.
Ugh. We'll push that to see if we can do it.
Hell yeah.
There we go. All right. How do you kill her?
Well, I would think that, given that the most concerning thing is the head, I would go straight to lop it off.
Nice. And the head comes clean off, hits the ground with a sickening thud. As she hits the ground, the amulet that was around her neck slides off of the stump that's now left, and her 2 gold armbands clatter against the ground as her body falls back. So inside the room, you've got these 5 statues. The top left statue is a dwarven warrior clad in chainmail, frozen mid-swing with battle axe and shield in hand. His mouth is open in a silent roar, capturing the heat of battle. The top right statue is a female halfling rogue. She stands frozen mid-motion, a dagger poised in each hand, ready to throw when the petrifaction took hold. The middle one is the Wolfkin warrior that we discussed. The bottom left is a female elven hunter, her notched bow still in hand, her graceful figure frozen in time. And the bottom right is a male human barbarian, a bare-chested warrior with long wild hair frozen mid-strike with a great sword clutched in his hands. On the altar in the room, there's a small bronze idol of a bull with its eyes set with tiny rubies, and sticks of incense smolder on either side. There is a large chest as well.
I like large chests.
You want to inspect that chest?
I certainly will.
Give me a spot hidden roll.
It did. Yep, there it goes.
Oh, wow. It's very much locked. It does not look trapped, though.
Do you think you might open this large chest?
Yes, I will
step back.
get my lock-picking tools.
Okay.
Before the rogue steps over there, can we... Oh, never mind.
Well,
Maybe there's a key in here, or on her person.
Yeah, make a spot.
Because that one guy
roll to check the room.
That one guy mentioned that she has the key. Maybe she has a key ring.
So looking for keys, Dragur, in the mouth of the dwarven warrior statue, in his mouth that's open in a silent roar, there is a small key. And it looks like it would fit a chest.
I will give that to the rogue to open the chest.
Does the chest appear to have some sort of ward on it or a trap?
It does not. At least Sly seems pretty confident that there's no wards or traps there.
Well, since I wasn't able to open it with lockpicks, I'll use the key.
When you open the chest, you find a couple of things. You find 10 doses of perfume. You find, let's see, 50 gold pieces. You also find 2 fist-sized stones carved with strange runes. And these are calling stones. If you've done the solo adventure alone in Deepfall Breach, you know what these are. These 2 stones are magically bound. Speaking the activation word while holding one will instantly teleport you and anyone in physical contact with you to the location of the other. Each time the stones are used, you roll a d6. If you roll a 1, the stone cracks, signaling its weakening magic. It will only function 1d4 more times before turning to dust. The Medusa has 2 gold armbands that look like they are worth something, probably about 10 gold pieces each. There's an amulet around her neck that clattered to the ground. This is etched with intricate maze-like patterns, and it's probably worth about 50 gold pieces. There is also atop the altar, there's a small idol of a bull with ruby eyes. And there are sticks of incense in here if you feel like looting the place.
We do. We've earned it. The perfume, do you guys think it has anything to do with the changing the statues back to life, or do you think it's just perfume?
We'll give it a try.
How do you use the perfume?
Well, I would say, you said there was the one with the open mouth. What if
Yep.
we pour a little into the mouth?
You pour some into the mouth of that dwarven warrior, and it just spills out. The statue now smells lovely, quite floral, but it doesn't seem to have any effect.
Perhaps it's just perfume. I'm going to dab a little bit behind my ears.
Yeah, it smells quite nice. Very, very lovely. It's probably worth a pretty penny. You could probably sell the 10 doses for about 5 gold. It would help you with any sort of charisma-based task like bluffing or bartering, things like that.
I need to dab more than a little.
It's been
Yeah.
I mean, the guy that we found had been lost for a while, looking for a way out, was hiding. So we think it's been more than the 2d6 rounds, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although it's maybe been a day or 2 days possibly. Nimue, give me an awareness roll. That amulet, the design on the amulet looks just like the little bronze plate you tried to take a rubbing of. It looks the same. Just a very small version of it.
Oh. Do I have any idea what that means? Is that the key? Maybe we have to take that amulet and put it into that thing, and that will open the door.
There wasn't anything on that the entrance that you came in. In fact, you could just retrace your steps and leave, but to go deeper in, that may be of use to you. It seems like Benson mentioned something that she had the key, and perhaps this is the key.
Yes. I figured it was the key. I just couldn't figure out where the hole is now.
Yeah. And it doesn't seem to be in here, but elsewhere in the maze you may find that. Now,
He'll Sly real quick.
Yeah. Nice. There's some healing for Sly. Who takes the calling stones?
Thank you.
We should
6,
separate.
thank you very much.
Yeah, you probably want to separate them. Like, they would have been useful when you had to get across that big chasm. You could have thrown one on the other side and then enacted the magic of one, and it would have teleported you instantly over there. So it definitely has utility, but it is also good if someone gets lost or falls down a bottomless pit. They can call upon that to hopefully get back to the other stone.
I think the rogue should take one for sure, and then one of the fighters, in case the rogue sneaks up ahead and gets captured, they can teleport back to us.
Yep.
So if the rogue wants to take one, Sly will take the other.
Yes, I will take one of the calling stones.
All right, and can we put that in inventory? Let's see.
Also, before we leave, could I retrieve the Medusa's head and wrap it up in my cloak?
Sure.
Anything else of interest in this little room?
Does not seem to be. It seems as though you have looted it of all value.
All right, time to go find the exit to this labyrinth.
When the Medusa blood hit the ground, did it turn into giant scorpions?
It did not. Ray Harringhausen was not the director of this particular movie. And you guys have found about half of the rooms in this maze, so I think I was thinking this would take about 2 sessions. I think it'll maybe a little less than 2 sessions, if you want to clear all the rooms. And let me roll, while you're wandering about, let me roll a random encounter. Dragur. 2 things happen. This will be Dragur and Stonewall. Let me roll 1 die. Let's see. Dragur and Stonewall. Dragur, you trigger a concealed pit trap. You will fall 6 meters and take 3d6 bludgeoning damage. You can make an evade roll to avoid this. Armor will have no effect, and then an acrobatics roll can reduce it by half. But there is a panel directly in front of your feet that falls away. So Dragur, make an evade roll.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you're going down the hole.
Yeah. Okay. So I can do an acrobatics. You said.
Roll. Yep, to try and reduce this by half.
Oh, good. You found a way down.
No, unless you want to push that. Otherwise, you're going to take 11 damage, and armor has no effect. Oh, you
I'm gonna have
points. Oh shit!
I do. I'm gonna have to try that. Nope. All right.
There's a loud crack and a crunch as Dragur hits the bottom of the pit, and Stonewall, you see him fall, and he is lifeless down there.
If you want, I can drop my gem down there, and somebody could teleport down, so they don't have to jump or risk climbing. Or we have lower a rope, and somebody can go down with a potion or something.
Although with
Do
that
we have
stone,
a
they would
nifty calling stone?
Yeah, they could bring him back up if they go down.
Yeah, so whoever else you're touching would come up with you. So someone could either climb down and use a stone to come back up, or you could drop the stone down and then use the other stone to go down there. It might be easier if someone climbs down with a rope or like with an acrobatics roll. And Nimue, if you go, if you're trying to reach the others, you go south, and then go to the west, and then north.
Well, if the fighters
right
want
there,
to
go
lower
south.
me down on a rope,
Oh, not that
I
one.
can go down.
Yes, that works.
Yeah, we can do that.
Weary, but I can hold. Yes.
Nimue, go down this one right there. So that'll be a. You can make an acrobatics roll. Theoline. Okay,
Nice.
you managed to get down there. Dragur, make a death save while you're down there. Oh, shit. Okay, that's a fail. Theoline, you're down there and you see that he is bleeding badly. You can attempt a healing roll. If you've got bandages, it'll get rid of the bane, or you could use that calling stone to go back up to the top with him.
I think his best chance is if I use the calling stone.
Okay, roll a 1d6, and just don't roll a 1. Okay, you teleport right back up to the top with Dragur, and now Draugur's laying on the stone floor near Sly and Stonewall, along with Theoline.
I can heal him.
Perfect. Go ahead and you can either do a healing spell or a healing check.
Oh,
See?
Ooh. Dragur, that's going to be another failed death save. Somebody have like a potion they want to give him? One more failed save and he's dead.
I do not have a healing potion.
So do I.
Does Dragur have a healing potion? I think we have a bunch in the party loot. So I swear we had a bunch of healing.
Yeah, it
potions.
might be that.
Or you have,
I thought our party loot
Wait,
though
wasn't
we
there
had
a
left
loot
within
room?
Gulfir.
I don't know that we did.
Dragur has dwarven
We had
whiskey.
definitely. Oh
which
yeah,
will recover
we've got a
hit
million
points.
potions. Look in the party loot stuff we have found. We got greater healing potion, supreme healing potion.
Or Dragur
Take
has
one of those.
dwarven whiskey, which will heal 1d6 hit points.
That's better, really.
Somebody do something. He's bleeding.
I forgot about these potions, but I assume we would have had these. I mean,
Let's.
just in the party loot.
If you want to take a greater healing potion, that is 3d6 points of healing. Supreme is 4d6. Dwarven whiskey recovers 1d6 and heals a condition except for dazed. Then you have to make a con roll. What would we give Dragur?
Fine. React to this turn, but I think that you should make a decision before he dies.
Yeah.
Dragur, with your dying breath, what do you call out that you want?
I'd say the greater healing potion.
Give me both, damn it. Then you can recover 3d6 hit points and get rid of your 2 failed death saves.
All right.
Oh, nice. 13.
That's everything.
That puts you back to max.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Well, everyone else, avoid that pit. In the room up ahead, just past the pit, the tunnel bends and opens into a small 6 by 6 meter chamber. Its floor littered with bones, rusted weapons, and old pickaxes. Amid the scattered remains, something catches your eye. A faint glint of something shiny, perhaps a ring or piece of jewelry, nestled among the bones. The bones, it looks like they belong to countless fallen adventurers, dwarven miners. Everything's been gathered up into a pile here. The bone pile's like right over here, kind of shoved in the middle of the room.
And can we move around that pit just fine?
Yeah, yep, absolutely. And Theoline, when you get close, that bone pile forms into a bone golem, twisted by Sathmog's dark magic. And
Of course it does.
Rears up to attack. Please draw initiative.
Thanks for healing me.
Yeah. And those that have been in Paths of Glory, this is a really tough opponent, so this will be fun. Nimue, you're for... Oh, geez, and the Bone Golem goes 3 times in a row.
Yes.
All right, Nimue, you're up first.
All right. Well, this will be fun.
Do you have... you don't have, like, Banish or... That's right, you're...
I'm in.
Oh, you are, yeah.
Yeah, let's start with the big one.
Oh,
of course.
Hell.
No!
The cat.
Wow.
There we go.
Yep. I'm gonna be a cat for a little while.
Well, went from bad to worse. Sly, you're up. Now, one thing that you do notice, this thing is so large, you don't know if it can get out of this room.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that roll a d4 every morning?
Yeah. Or if someone casts Dispel, then... But I think the one that has Dispel is the one that's now a cat.
And she's perfectly happy being a cat.
Uh-huh. Perfectly happy.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move up here. I'm gonna do my Stinky Cloud.
Okay.
So let me look at that. Pungent Aroma is 3 willpower points. I will also do Veteran to hold my
Okay, I'll mark that.
initiative, so that's another one. And let's see, let me draw square. So here's the Stinky Cloud right there.
Perfect.
Okay. Now I'm going to attack. So a longsword, I will get a boon. Now, let's try to slash. Let's see what happens.
Having fought undead, you know that piercing seems to be ineffective against them, or they take half damage from piercing.
You have a magic sword, so let's do 16 points of slashing damage.
Nice. Oh, whoops. I just accidentally gave that to Stonewall. Take that back. Give yourself 8 hit points back, Stonewall. There we go.
That means it takes half damage from slashing weapons.
No, that was Stonewall had armor, so.
Oh, that's
armor,
why. That's why.
Yeah, reduced that. The Bone Golem. Double strike. The Bone Golem strikes at 2 opponents within 2 meters of each other. Oh, can it do that? It will. It's going to move down here, and it'll provoke an attack. It wants to get out of the cloud. That'll provoke an attack from Sly. So it needs to make an evade roll, or Sly gets a free attack. So let me have them make an evade roll. And so they do succeed on the evade roll. But that's going to come down, and they are going to... They're going to hammer into Dragur and Stonewall. So Dragur and Stonewall, you can evade this if you like, or you can parry this. It's smashing at you with fists. Otherwise, it's 2d10 slashing damage.
I'm going to use defensive.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Go ahead and use defensive, and then you can make a parry roll. Stonewall succeeds. Nice. Both succeed. Your shields will take 2d10 slashing damage. Both shields should be okay.
Yeah.
The Bone Golem goes again. Voice from the grave, a terrible screeching sound like thousands of bones being sawed to pieces emanates from the golem's 3 skulls. Everyone within 10 meters, which is everyone, must make a will roll or suffer a fear attack.
Will roll?
Yeah.
Nice.
Dragur, do you push that?
No.
And Nimue takes it as well with a 20. So Nimue and Dragur. You suffer the scared condition. If you already have it, you take a different condition. And if you have met all your conditions, I think you suffer willpower loss. I'll have to look if we get into that. The Bone Golem goes again. But the good news is now it can't defend. Okay, this might be bad. The Bone Golem grabs a player character. The victim can do nothing on their next turn except try to break free, which requires a successful strength roll. For the duration of the embrace, they take 2d4 damage. Armor has no effect whenever it is the Golem's turn. 1 will be Theoline, 2 is Stonewall, and 3 is Dragur. Stonewall. It's going to grab you. You can't parry this, but you can evade it. You haven't taken your action yet, or you can just take it.
That is a long shot. But you know what? Just because I think Stonewall would want to try. Nobody knows this, because why would he?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, he's got fast footwork. So,
Nice.
with 2 Banes, we'll give it a go. Oh dear.
Man.
That's why you shouldn't do it. I forgot about that part.
But the good news is you're going to have a chance to improve that. So you get grabbed, and you can do nothing on your turn except for try to break free, which is a strength roll, and that is an action. So it's your turn now. You are grabbed. If you want to make that strength roll.
What always happens to Stonewall? He's the one who gets grabbed or eaten.
Thrown.
Or,
Yeah, how many times have you been swallowed by something?
at least twice. A Lindworm and that jelly thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, you managed to break free, but it does cost you your action. You can move, though.
Yeah, but the real good news is that it happened on the Golem's third
turn, right?
attack, not first
Not taking
attack.
Yeah, true, true.
64 damage. Theoline, you're up next.
Well, I don't have any weapons besides daggers, so I'll just do my best with that.
You can slash with daggers, I think, can't you? Nice. Roll damage.
For some reason it said that was a throw, but it should have been a slash.
Nice.
Because I believe daggers are slashing weapons. Yeah, piercing or slashing. So he'll take full damage from that. Damage. Nice, and he splats, so he's down to at least half. Dragur. Nice. Roll damage. Ooh. Sly, you are still locked into the number one,
Right.
the first initiative spot.
Yep. I will slash with my magical sword.
And he will take. Well, will he take this hit? No, he's going to try to evade this.
Okay.
That's going to use up his action. Oh no. Okay.
9 slashing damage from the magical longsword.
How do you take out the bone golem?
I don't know. How do you take out a bone golem with a slashing longsword?
Maybe the
I mean,
bones
it just
scatter.
yeah, they scatter across the floor. And it sounds like glass shattering.
Excellent.
And there's bones everywhere.
In addition to bones, there is loot everywhere, buried in and around and under the bones. There's a mastercrafted broadsword. Well, not a lot of loot. A mastercrafted broadsword and 7 copper coins.
Lame. Okay.
The broadsword's
Anything
worth
else?
some money, but that is it. Anyone need to do a round rest that has not, or has everyone used all their rests?
Oh, I
Take
could
the
still stretch
broadsword.
rest, but I think I'm the only one.
Yeah, I think you were not hurt last time.
Yeah, and you didn't really have conditions, so it felt wasteful if you just kept watch.
I'm pretty wounded.
We do have dwarven whiskey that when you drink it, you heal some hit points and remove a condition, but then you have to make a constitution roll.
I would love some dwarven whiskey.
Do we have enough? Yeah, 'cause
Draugr has
that might be
4 of it.
'Cause I have 4 conditions and I'm about half, almost half my hit points.
Yeah, Draugr's got 4 doses of dwarven whiskey if anyone wants to drink that. So yeah, you recover 1d6 hit points, heal a condition of their choice, except for dazed. But then you must make a con roll. If you fail, you become dazed.
Oh. And I'm not even hurt. It's so wasteful.
And Lady Nimue is nowhere to be seen, but there is this striking cat that's now prowling around.
Oh my god, it really wanted me to fail that. I have an 18.
There we go.
Well, I'm just back to square one. I took that condition off, and then I had to put it back
You
on.
took it, but you got hit points that you didn't need, so...
It wasn't a good drunk. I hated this drink. Ugh, dwarven beer. What the hell? This is no dwarven beer.
Yeah, it's labeled
Alright.
dwarven whiskey, but that's not what it was.
Utah beer.
Very much near beer.
All right, do we want to head to the right? Kind of stay down low. Head to the right. Oh. I'm going way to the right, kind of the bottom right. I don't know if you guys are coming. Wow.
Oh, perfect. I'm going to pause everyone because we're spread out a little bit. And let me... A random encounter happens. Nice. And I'll unpause us. Sly and Dragur and Stonewall, you hear a squelching, slurping sound coming from the hallway in between the two of you. Sounds like it's coming from somewhere over here.
All right, I'm going to investigate.
And you see it. It is a huge green cube of gelatinous ooze. Theoline, stay put where you are. Let me drag these guys into an attack. Something happens, Theoline, when you go there.
I think I took a wrong turn because I'm not sure where everyone's at.
Lower right of the map, like as far low and right as you can get.
But Theoline, you're going to be trapped in that room. When you go in the room, there's a pause for about 30 seconds, then the door slams shut behind you. Right where you're standing, there's a door that closes.
You said pause.
So, and we have a cat with us. All right, let's go ahead and draw initiative. And Theoline, I'll get to you in just a second.
You won't let me draw mine.
Oh, let me shuffle the deck. Let's try that.
There we go.
All right, Sly, you are up first. You have never seen one of these things, but it is slowly oozing towards you. You can see the remnants of a body or bodies in there, bits of partially dissolved weapons, and bits of armor, some coins.
All right.
It fills
Well,
the
there goes
entire
nothing.
hallway.
It makes it easier to hit. All right. I did veteran.
Okay.
Longsword. Magical longsword. I'm going to try to slash a big old slice out of it. And
Do you push it?
Yep, I'm a little dazed, but I'm going to go again.
Nice.
All right, there we go.
Nice. You actually hew off a huge chunk of it, which falls down to the ground. Nimue, the cat, you can sense danger up ahead, and there's a great many smells in this hallway.
I'm going
You
to
still
sit
have
down
your
and lick my butt.
faculties. That's what Theoline's doing too, so great.
I actually don't think that I do have my faculties. I turn into a cat.
I thought it said you. Let me. Let's take a look. Let me scroll back up through here. So you cannot speak, but you retain your mental acuity.
Okay. I'm going to sit down and lick my butt because, what else?
That's what you would have done anyway. So sweet.
When else am I going to do that?
The gelatinous cube. Let's do a random attack here. Tentacle slam. The cube forms tentacles that strike at all enemies within 2 meters. That's just going to be Sly. You'll suffer 1d10 bludgeoning damage. This attack can be parried, but you've used your action unless you have defensive.
Which I do.
Otherwise, it's going to be 5 damage. I think your armor's going to be proof against that.
I don't want to use up the willpower. So, yep. I think armor will take care of it.
Dragur, your turn. Is that a double move? Then we go to Stonewall.
Nice.
That is bludgeoning bludgeoning damage. Okay. Theoline, let's jump to you for just a second. The passage opens into a small, unremarkable square chamber. As you step inside, there's a deep grinding sound from above, and then with a heavy crash, a thick slab of stone drops from the ceiling, sealing the exit. So a thick slab of stone drops from above, sealing the exit. On the back of the stone door, you notice a small coin-shaped slot carved into the surface. What does Theoline do?
Does this look like some sort of trap or mechanism I would know how to operate, or is it just like carving?
You can do a spot hidden roll. It looks like this is intended for a coin. You don't detect any sort of trap. There is a pressure plate you see now on the ground as you walked into the room, but there's no pit, there's no darts, there's no wires, there's nothing that looks like it would be harmful. The room's not filling with gas or water. It just seems like the door's shut and there's this small circular indentation that looks roughly coin-sized in it.
I don't want to waste a coin, so I'm just going to pull out my culling stone and use that.
Ooh, nice. Okay, roll 1d6. And who has the other stone?
Sly.
Okay. Theoline, let me... I'm going to copy and paste you over here. And then let me delete you from this room. There we go. So you appear next to Sly. Let me add you to the initiative order.
Oh, by the way, there's a giant gelatinous cube in front of us.
And let me roll for round 2. So, let's see. Sly, you're up first.
Yep. Alright. Slash with my magical longsword. Oh, yeah. Booyah. Here we go. Nice.
Nice.
15 magical slashing damage.
Oh, that should have taken more. Sorry. I accidentally hit half damage. I'll give it some more.
Whoa.
Don't want to cheat you here. There we go.
I'm specifying magical damage as often as possible.
Nimue, your turn. More butt licking.
You're not a cat anymore. Stop that. Or are you a cat still?
Still a cat.
I'm still a cat. I'll probably be a cat for the next several days. Truth be told.
Okay.
Nimue is going to develop the zoomies and just run around.
Nice. The gelatinous cube. Engulf. It moves into an enemy space and engulfs them into its slimy interior. Once inside, you take 1d6 damage. Armor has no effect. You take an additional 1d6 damage per turn, but can continue to attack from within. Well, it's got to be Stonewall, so it's going to eat Stonewall. We're just going to say that now.
He's used to this, yes.
Yeah. So you will suffer 1d6 damage. You can try to evade this if you want. You've not taken your turn. Ooh, otherwise it's 6 damage.
You know what? I'm not going to evade that. Why would I? He'll take the damage.
You take 6, and then on your turn, you'll take an additional 1d6, but you can attack it from inside. So, yeah, sweet. You're very happy here.
Yeah, he almost dived into it.
Theoline.
I will perhaps pull out my torch and maybe try swinging my torch at it.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack
actually,
roll with your torch.
I would need to equip it, so that will be my
That'll
turn.
take your
but
action
I
to
will
get your torch strong.
have it for next time. Yep.
Okay. Dragur. You can see Stonewall inside of this gelatinous cube. What does Dragur do? Dragur swing. Oh, Dragur. Okay, roll on the mishap table. Do you hit Stonewall? Oh no! So it actually gets sucked into the cube. So you're gonna have to make a strength roll to pull your Runebreaker out of there. Stonewall, your turn. Inside the cube, you'll take 1d6 damage.
Yeah, I'll roll that.
And armor does not come into play here. Oh, dang! But then you can make an attack.
He's got his greatsword ready. He was ready for this.
Nice.
He's got his classic spin. Works so well in the jelly.
Oh, if you can do 7 damage, you're gonna kill him. Okay. How do you cut yourself out of this?
It's when he gets in there, he finds that he can like twist, and it builds enough momentum to just like kind of cleave it in half, and then he just rolls out.
Nice. As you roll out and hit the ground, coins and other items spill out. Well, a poison dagger, but you wouldn't touch that. 80 silver coins, a short sword. So 88 silver coins, a short sword, and a long spear clatter out of it. If anyone wants to pick those up.
I bet one of the silver coins under a couch.
Nice. Yeah, we need to find a room with stuff up on a high shelf, and Nimue will just knock everything off the shelf.
Okay.
In fact, you can hear some plaintive meows coming from down around the corner here. It seems as though Nimue was frightened off by that. That gelatinous cube looked a little bit like a cucumber, and cats don't like cucumbers, so that was enough.
Don't break the hell out of there.
End combat.
All right, let's go up. You guys want to go down one branch and I'll go down the other? Kind of expedite the exploration.
Dragur, you and Stonewall find you round a corner of the maze and enter a small empty square chamber save for a 2-meter wide hole in the center of the floor, plunging straight down into darkness beyond the reach of your light.
So I should jump down, use a stone, come back, and just repeat.
Right.
Yo-yo.
Let's see, you guys only have 1, 2... After this, only 2 more small rooms and then something big. So you've actually almost finished the maze. So we'll finish this early next time. We'll probably stop here in just a second. Yeah, you're nearly done with the maze. So you've got this hole, see, and it seems to descend at least past the range of your light. You can try some experiments to see how deep it is, or if there's anything worth doing down there.
Can we tell how far it is until the bottom?
You could drop something. I'm sure you've got some sling stones or a copper coin. You found a few copper coins. And if you drop it, you can make an intelligence roll to try and deduce, when you hear it hit the bottom, how far that might have fallen.
Yeah, I'm okay to leave it and continue exploring. Probably goes down to the next level.
Do you want to rest here?
Nope. Next to a big gaping pit. Nope.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Not falling for that one.
Bad dream.
What's
falling for that
funny?
one.
Well, not really funny. Kind of tragic. The safest place in this maze to rest was the room that Theoline went into. But now there's no way to get in there, because to open the door, you just have to put a coin in it, and the door opens. but there's no way in once the door is shut. So that room is now sealed off forever. But that's the safe place to rest. Coming up here, you guys will find another safe place to rest. If you guys hang a right there, Dragur. There we go. Dragur and Stonewall and Theoline in this room. The hallway leads to a small, square chamber thick with cobwebs and dust. At the far end, a detailed statue stands, an aged wizard wearing a tall, elaborate hat. He holds a staff in one hand while the other is outstretched, as if casting a spell, his face frozen in intense concentration. This looks like a victim of Nisara, the Medusa.
Shame.
Let me have Stonewall give me a crafting roll.
Oh my. Shame him as a dwarf.
Oh, almost. Man. For a moment there, you thought this is too lifelike to be a statue. And then, because it was on a 3 and rolled to a 17, you think, no, this must be petrified. But there is something about it that makes it seem as though the stories you've told is that when you are turned to stone, it is fatal. But this looks as though the eyes seem to follow you around the room as though there is someone inside watching and longing to get out. Our cat. Let me drag our cat back up there. She's gonna teleport through the walls here, maybe. Let's see. There. There's Kitty. Kitty is back up in the room. So yeah, you've got this statue that looks awfully lifelike.
I will go and do that figure 8 weave between Sly's legs.
Nice. Who has? Well, never mind. I shouldn't say.
I'm gonna try something, but I'm gonna figure out
how to do it as a cat.
I don't know how to communicate.
You could make a languages roll with a bane to try and get out, whether you're trying to mime it as a cat or make strange gestures, and then I'll give Sly a languages roll to see if he can interpret it, if you're trying to communicate with Sly. And only because you're both furry mammals at this point. Okay, so Lady Nimue is trying to say something, Sly. Make a straight languages roll to see if you can understand it. Oh my gosh! Okay.
With a bane.
What is Lady Nimue trying to say?
So Lady Nimue will do the figure 8 to get Sly's attention, and then she's going to grab 2 rocks and like put them together and then separate them and then bat one toward the other.
Okay. What? Okay, say it one more time.
So once I have your attention,
yes,
I'm going to grab a couple of pebbles. I'm going to put them together, and then I'm going to separate them, and then I'm going to bat one toward the other.
Okay.
what do you think Lady Nimue is trying to say?
And what is it that we see in front of us? The audio's kind of cutting out. I don't know if it's my connection or not.
Sorry. It's a statue of a wizard. And it looks very lifelike, almost as though there is someone or something inside watching you.
Okay. Well, if everyone else is in the room with us, I'm going to explain what I gathered, what I saw. Does anyone else have any ideas?
I don't have a clue. I am so lost.
Lady Nimue is a Hemingway cat. She's got the extra thumb.
Nice. She can grab.
But no, only so that when she face palms, it looks better.
How about our two dwarves? What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Stonewall's angry, and his intelligence is 8, and his languages is 4.
It's a beast lore thing at this time.
Oh, hold on. Let's see. So he's angry, and he's got a beast lore of 9.
There you go.
That's a little better.
No, yeah, and I'm more lost than he is probably. I don't got a clue. There's a ball that got to be knocked away from another ball.
No, there are two stones that are together, and then they get separated, and they come back together quickly. I like my butt.
Now that I understand. Yes.
That's it. Human centipede. Everyone, get in the circle. Okay. Does anyone want to take any action on that, or if not, you want to stop here for a long rest around this totally unimposing statue of a wizard.
I start going through Sly's backpack.
And
the little stones. Okay, I'll pull out that stone, the one that warps to the other stone. The calling stone. Yeah.
Right. And it brings whoever's touching you with him.
Yeah. So who has the other one?
I think
Theoline
does.
Okay,
So
now what?
Well, if the eyes are following you around the room, stands to reason you can touch the eyes.
Okay. Okay, so I'll move up close to the statue. Whoever has the other stone,
Move away.
maybe, move away. Go down the hall or something. And I'm gonna hold the stone in my left hand, touch the eyes of the statue with 2 fingers of my other hand, and then I'm going to activate the calling stone.
Roll 1d6. On a 1, your stone cracks. Nope, you're good. When you appear over by Theoline, someone else appears next to you. It is the wizard, Albun, and he gasps, "Oh, thank you! Thank you, my friends! I've been trapped in there for far too long. I do not know how I survived petrifaction, but somehow I did. I endured. Thank you. How may I assist you?"
Well, if you are you able to undo the petrification of the rest of the group?
Only if they survived much as I did. I suspect it was only because of my magical prowess that I survived. Here
If
now.
you know magic,
This is
could
no
you help
place
this cat?
for a cat. Yes, come here, kitty.
Yeah.
And he pets the kitty very, very gently and gingerly, and he will cast a spell.
I 100% wanted him to become like a dog.
Chase the two of you around. He'll lick his balls, you lick your butt.
Yeah.
Excellent. He casts Dispel, and Lady Nimue, you come back to existence. No longer a cat, but you're still like sitting on the ground with your leg up in the air when it happens, and so it's super awkward for everybody.
Except Nimue's like, actually, this is fine.
Those yoga lessons have paid off. Albin says, I would be away from here, but I do not know the way out, although I expect that evil, cruel Nisara knows the way. It was she that turned me to stone here.
Yeah, she's dead.
Oh, well then, let us leave at once.
But there's more levels.
Well, more levels for you, but not for me, I think not. Although I do know the way out of this infernal maze. You are near. But we need a special key. She wears it around her neck.
What, this key?
Yes, that's the one. That's the gate key. And he kind of points sort of up to the northeast and says, there is a door. And up in the darkness he points, up there. You're very near. This key opens that door, although how, I do not know.
Alright, well, tell Eagle Fur we say hi.
That I shall. I shall tell him of your conquests. But come, my friends, rest here safely. I will watch over you ere you sleep. And he sits down in the hallway and begins to go through his spells as he assesses what he has at hand in order to protect you. And this will be a safe place to rest if you want to do a full rest here.
What kind of wizard is he?
He is... let's see. He is an elementalist. He has level 16 in elementalism. He can teach that. He can teach Dispel... and then elementalism spells, Fire Blast, Pillar, and Salamander.
No other generals? Okay.
Nope, just Dispel.
Well, it came in handy.
Yes, it did.
Although Nimue is still considering which she preferred.
Being a cat wasn't all so bad. If you guys want to do a full rest here, you'll just need to eat a ration. If you don't have one, hopefully someone else has one. Or you can try to make that grain into some rations.
Yes, I'm going to try and do that, but can I use my cook food?
Yes, absolutely. You don't even need to do the casting roll. You can just use cook food.
No, it's a canter. It's a trick.
Okay.
So
perfect. Excellent. Yeah. Then you can do cook food, and that will... I forget how many I said it would do.
I think it was,
was it 2d4?
2d4?
I think it was 2d4, yeah. So roll 2d4. That's
Ooh.
how many rations?
Ooh. While I was a cat, hairstyle is only a gesture, so I can be like, different types of cats, like long haired cats, short hair.
Oh, that's awesome.
Tortoiseshell.
There's like 15 cats running around here.
So next time, and I'm 100% certain there'll be next time.
Because you've been a deer before, and now a cat, and
I think it was also a cat before. Yeah, it was.
before, yeah.
It's always my animus.
Uh-huh.
Because that was the dwarf, and he was a cat, and then he adopted other cats, and one of the cat people replaced him when he died.
That's right. In fact, you carried the kittens in your antlers when you were a deer.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and do our full rest, and we can do some improvement rolls. So there's the questionnaire in the book. You guys are welcome to answer the questions, or if you want to do my house rule and just take 5, you can do that as well with the questionnaire. I can read the things for you here once I find it. Did you participate in the game session? Did you explore a new location? Did you defeat one or more dangerous adversaries? Those are all yes. Did you overcome an obstacle without using force? Yeah, with the calling stones, Theoline got out of that room. And then, did you give in to your weakness? And that is up to each of you to decide. We can go ahead and do some improvements. Why don't we start with Sly, if Sly is ready.
Let's see, and it's 5 improvements, you say?
Yes, in addition to whatever you have for boons and banes.
Okay, then I'm going to need a minute.
Okay, then is someone else ready? Theoline, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Go ahead whenever you're ready. Nice. Awareness goes up. Ooh, excellent. Evade would have been handy. Oh, sneaking goes up 1 more and you get a heroic ability.
Nice.
Spot hidden goes up. Nice. Oh, it was almost on 18. Still, that's really good.
And that's all for me.
Yeah, you got your sneaking up, which is excellent, and sleight of hand.
Yep. And sneaking's close to heroic ability.
Yeah, 1 more. How about Stonewall? Are you ready?
Yeah, he can go.
Okay. Oh, nice. There we go.
Haven't had a crossbow yet, but
when you get one, you're going to be really good at it.
Yeah, now I won't upgrade anything else.
I've been looking for one of these my entire life.
No, he didn't get anything else.
Nope, that was Dragur, got bushcraft. Dragur, go ahead and do the rest of yours. Nice. Bushcraft goes up, spot hidden goes up. Acrobatics goes up. Ooh, hammers goes up. That's excellent. But axes would be a good one. No. And we got crafting. Nope. How about Sly? Are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready. I have 6.
Okay.
All right. I'll do awareness. Nice. Beast lore. That's a good one.
Excellent.
Nice. Evade. It's kind of a high one.
Ugh, shoot.
Nope. It's okay. Persuasion. It's a good one.
Good.
Yes. Spot hidden. That's a good one.
Nope.
All right, and the one I want, swords.
And this has never gone up, so it's time. There we go. Finally.
Wait.
Here we go. Sweet.
Yeah, you've done like 5 adventures and it's never gone up until now. So.
Yep.
Excellent.
Sweet.
And Lady Nimue.
All right.
Are you learning a spell? Do you have a spell to learn?
I do, but it's not going to cost me my advancement because I'm gonna pick up fetch.
Nice.
From a grimoire.
Perfect. Hey, languages goes up. Excellent. You're proficient in cat now.
I know why they caged cat meows. Nope. Nope. And the big one.
Let's go.
Nope.
Darn it. Well,
But-
you got a couple of them. Languages was good.
Yeah.
And spot hidden was excellent. So, yeah, you're really close on languages and spot hidden. 2 more and you'll get you'll max those out. So, Very good.
I just want to raise my my languages so that when I am using it to learn spells, I have a better chance.
Yeah, that's a key one if you're learning from scrolls or grimoires to have that. So awesome. I think that's everybody. We're just about done with level 3. So there is, I think there's one more small room, and then basically where you're going to figure out how to use that key. So we will definitely finish this and start level 4 next time, and I will see you all then. I think we're actually not playing until like early October, like the 4th of October. I'll see if I can squeeze another one in. Otherwise, it's going to be just over a month until we play again.
So let me ask this, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
As we are very near to the point where we are going to clear this level, should we think about a heroic ability early on?
Yep, because you will get one as soon as we clear the level. I'll give you that heroic ability rather than waiting till the end of the session. So you can start planning like what you want, like what would be useful. You can always do, like robust or focused to get more hit points or willpower, but things like fast footwork have been really useful, or defensive, or the one that lets you parry monster attacks. I forget what that's called, Shield Master or something.
Block?
Yeah, Shield Block, that's the one. So, yeah, definitely give some thought to what you want your heroic ability to be, because we will definitely get one early in the next session, probably by the midpoint, and then we'll go from there.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody.